We are live. We'll just wait a few minutes to see if we have a couple other people jump on. I know it's like the opening ceremony for the Olympics, so it's not the best time, which I did not know. So I'll make it quick. Hey, Hannah. I knew you'd be here, girl. Thank you so much. You're amazing. Here they are. Hey, Julie. Hopefully you have some, you need to get some good Wi-Fi, girl. Hopefully it works for you today. Trust me, my Wi-Fi is terrible, so I totally get it. But I wanted to come on and say happy 1 week to these little munchkins. I feel like the videos kind of show them better than pictures, but I still have to do their pictures later tonight, so bear with me. It's been a busy day. I did change their collars to new collars because their other ones were just getting tight and like dirty, and now they all have brand new fresh collars, except I didn't have a dark blue one for Raven, so she's like, well, I might have a dark blue somewhere. I'll look, but right now I have the light blue on her, but that's still my little munchkin. And she's doing so good. Hey, Kathy. So here's little Raven. She's still little. I can fit her in my hand almost. But she's grown so much. And she's doing so good. She's got, her little black nose is coming in. I wonder if they can kind of hear me a little bit, because they act like they can, but I think they can just smell me mostly. Because it's like they know now when I pick them up and they don't get too upset. Hey, sweet girl. I'm so proud of you. She's up to 555 grams, I think. But if you look at her compared to the other ones, she's still little, but she's getting there. Look at her and Luna. Hey, Amber. Good question, Kathy. So usually around the 2-week period, they start to open their eyes and hear us. Sometimes it's a little bit before, sometimes it's a little bit after. I think this group will be before, because they already act like they want to open their eyes. Some of them I'll show you in just a minute. And then some of them already act like they can kind of hear me. But I think it's more the smell, because they can smell for sure. Yes, isn't she doing so good? I'm so proud of her. So she's getting there. So with Raven, I would say she's going to be normal size. Hey, Julie, thanks for joining. I got my puppy parents coming on. But I was just talking about Raven. I think she's going to be regular size. I just think, like, the way I relate it to the small ones is that, like in humans, it's called IUGR, intrauterine growth delay, or intrauterine growth restriction, I think is what it stands for. So when they're in the uterus, a lot of times with people, they have to take them early if they're not growing. With people, the babies are normal, but they're like premature, not by age, but by weight. And I think that was kind of her, for whatever reason, her growth was getting restricted. It might have been, I'm just guessing here, but this is my best guess. It might have been, you know, maybe the placenta wasn't giving her enough nutrients. Maybe she was jam-packed in the back. A lot of times the last ones are smaller. But she definitely was getting restricted for some reason. But she was born and she did great. And so now she's catching up. So she has a little bit of catching out next to Puffy. Puff was taking up her space. I think you're right. Next to Puff, she still looks pretty tiny. But if you look at her next to Luna, she's starting to get there. She got a little belly on her. And she just feels like solid now and not fragile. Before, oh my gosh, she felt like a bag of bones. It was so scary. So I love how she feels solid now, and she's doing great. And just like people with intrauterine growth development problems or restriction, the baby, Justin actually, my hubby, was a IUGR baby. And he's normal. He's like not delayed or anything that we know of. So I don't think there's going to be any problems. And we had like Scylla, the last one of Charlotte's, she had it too. And she's perfect and so smart and doing so good. So really, it's just like if we knew about it with puppies, we'd want to probably get her out, but can't do that with puppies. So that's kind of what I think happened with Raven. It's my best guess. The rest of them, Julie, no, I'm not sure. Really not. But that could be the problem. But yeah, Puffy looks so chunky. So let's show you Puffy. Puff Puff. I call him so many different names. I call him HP. I call him Puff Puff. I call him Huff. Huffy. Puffy. Huffy Puffy. Hufflepuff. He's got so many great names. Come here, Hufflepuff. So I don't know if I can turn around one-handed anymore because he's getting heavy. Ooh, you're heavy. Look at that face, though. Say hi, everybody. I'm so cute. He almost looks like he's smiling. Look at you. Oh, that's a big yawn. That's a big yawn. Look, you trying to open your eyes at me? Are you trying? Are you trying? Oh, you saying hi? Hi. Hi. He's so cute. Now, his nose is not all the way black yet. It's still pinkish colored. But see that little corner of that eye? He wants to open it. He wants to. See, I'm a quick one. I'm advanced. I'm accelerated. I'm accelerated. He's so sweet. He's so funny too. Like, he's just a funny guy. I don't know why, but he just like makes me laugh. He's gonna be fun. He was really fussy as a baby, newborn. Now that you're a week old, I won't have to say you're a newborn anymore because you're like a toddler now. But I think he was hot. Now, color difference you can see big time right now. See the darkness? He's a little bit lighter, but he has a gorgeous coat. Very like slick. Gonna be really pretty. He's gonna be really like that perfect Goldendoodle look. Like Simba. Like your Simba, Julie. I don't know if he looks like Simba as a baby because I don't remember exactly what Simba looked like as a baby. But I know Simba had a yellow collar, so when I look at Huff Puff, I think of that it looks like Simba, but I don't know in actuality. I'll have to get some comparison photos. I think Simba might have been a little darker, but I can't remember. But when you go backwards a little bit, it's not like he's light or anything. Oh, hi, Jenny. So Jenny came over. I love Jenny. Jenny Weasley. She's so pretty. Say hi, everybody. Look how pretty I am. I got a dark nose already. I got a dark nose. Okay, that'd be awesome, Julie. Her coat, gorgeous. She has that another gorgeous Goldendoodle coat. She's darker than Puff Puff. She's got like more of that reddish tint, like almost an orange tint, like Ron Weasley. She looks just like Ron Weasley, her brother. So pictures of Ron Weasley now I suspect will look just like Jenny because they are brother and sister, right? She's so cute, you guys. Oh my gosh, she's adorable. Hi, Jenny. Look at that tongue. Look at that tongue. She's a big girl too. She likes to eat. But that doesn't mean a whole lot of anything because Heidi's babies generally stay very close to the same size. There's a couple that are bigger, but like they're chunk monks right now because she feeds them. She's got so much good breast milk in there. Oh, I found your thumper. Did I find your thumper? So she chunks them up really quick, but Heidi and Bound are both more on the thin side. So as they get older, I feel like they thin out, and all kind of stay in the same size range, but there are some that are a little smaller and some a little bigger, but I would say within 10 pounds, you know. It's not like huge. They'll be tall, kind of tall and thin. Then these 4 back here, actually Griffin looks pretty dark today, but it's hard to tell. The lighting too kind of throws it off. But definitely Raven and Luna are the darkest right now. Okay. Who's next? Griffin? You want to come over here, Griff? Hey, Griffin. Here's Griffin, my little lion. He's so cute too. His face looks a little bit smaller than Puffy's. So cute. His nose is about the same. See, it's not all the way dark yet, but it will. It'll fill in. He's got some pink still. Hi. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Or do you smell me? He was still eating when Heidi got up, so I feel like he's still hungry. Thank you, Beverly. How are you? I know. Happy 1 week. Happy 1 week, my sweet boy. You're doing so good, too. And you're so... Look at that tongue. These boys are both very handsome, and they are both very funny. Are you smiling at me? Are you showing off? You said my brother might be funny and show off, but I can be that way too. Right? He's so cute. Oh my goodness, you are showing off for the camera. Can you hear me? I feel like he can hear me. That was so cute, buddy. I know, they want to peep that left eye open. He wants to eat. See, I knew he was hungry. But you're being very patient with me, buddy. Yeah, that's true, Julie. You really don't know for sure, especially with Heidi's. So, I'd say size-wise, they're all going to be very much similar. Some a little bigger, some a little smaller. Now, in Char and Toby's, I can tell a different, like, I can tell more differences with the minis. But, like, with the standards, they all end up very similar, I feel like. Bowden brings out the little smallness in some of them, I feel like. But Simba was like medium of the road weight when he was born. I think he was right in the middle, actually. But then, like, Cookie, who's Marley now, is yellow color too, and she was big. One of the biggest, like, Huff Puff. And she's still very big, I think. Not very big, but like, you know, 50, 55 or something like that. So he might be in that. I would say he could be like Pedro and Cookie, where he's Marley. Which I am so excited because I'm seeing her mom and dad tomorrow. We get to see BB-8, which is Elliot and Marley's parents tomorrow are going to come in town and meet us for lunch. And I cannot wait to see them. They're so nice. I love seeing my puppy parents, our family, our Cooley Doodle families. And they live up north, so in Missouri. So I'm so excited to visit with them. Okay, so I'm sitting on a heating pad and I'm sweating. But next is Luna. Oh, did I wake you up, baby girl? So Luna bug, Luna Lovegood. Luna Lovegood is gorgeous. I think Luna Lovegood is so pretty. She's so pretty. She's perfect. Look at that left eye. She wants to open hers too. Hi, Luna. Oh, such a big yawn. And your nose is turning dark already. And you're so pretty. And her color is so gorgeous. She's so cute. She's got that gorgeous Goldendoodle look too. Beautiful coat. Dark, dark, like Hagrid was. Not much curl, maybe a little wave. They all have white paws. Like a little bit of white on their paws underneath. And she's a quiet girl. She's very quiet, like the real Luna Lovegood. I feel like she's soft-spoken. Very sweet. So I can tell she's so sweet. She reminds me of her mama. Like soft-spoken and kind-hearted. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. And so beautiful. So beautiful. And so dark. You're so pretty, Luna Lovegood. You did so good. They have so much patience with me now. Oh, Rin. Come on, Rin. Daddy's girl over here. So Rin's the curliest of the group, but she's still so beautiful. She looks like a little, I call her my little teddy bear. Come here, my little teddy bear. I think she's a little shy like her daddy. So sweet. Look like Bow Bow. But I see Heidi in her too. She almost reminds me a lot of Hermione, who is now Shiloh. Look at that face. And Harry, which is Cash. Look at that tongue. She's so pretty. And she's got her dark nose. And she's just my little teddy bear munchkin. She's super chill. And Bowden's such a chill dog and sweet. Like, he's so chill. Oh, my goodness. She seems to be a little bit nervous. She gets nervous a little bit, right? It's okay to be nervous a little bit. It's okay. I love you. And her color is very beautiful too. She's got a very beautiful dark red color. And her coat doesn't look super curly back here, but obviously on her face it is. So I don't know that she's not going to be like kinky curly. Of course, they all end up more curly over time. They'll all be curly at some point in their life. But she's definitely a gorgeous Goldendoodle. She's going to look like a teddy bear. They're all perfect, so I mean, what can you say? And then Raven, which I know I showed Raven, but I'll show you again. My little pumpkin over here. I'm so proud of you. Say happy 1 week old. Oh my goodness. She's so little. She's still a little baby girl. There we go. Hi. I know I'm like hanging them where they're falling, so I don't think they like that too much. She's a wiggle worm. Every time I hold her, she wiggles. She's a wiggle worm. She's like, no, put me down. She's a strong girl, man. She knows what she wants. She don't want to be messed with. She said, don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. I see her daddy in her too. I see her daddy. I see your daddy. But I see your mama. Look at her ears. Oh my God, she's so cute. I'm so in love with all of them. Oh my goodness. I don't know how these families are going to pick, to be honest. And luckily, you don't have to pick from a lot of them, because if your boy pick, you only have 2 to pick from. And if your girl pick, you only have 3 to pick from. So, or 2 or 1 or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like you have 10, so that makes it a little bit easier. Oh, weights, good question. So I just did their weights. And note again, Raven has a light blue collar on for right now. I just changed their collars before we started, and I couldn't find a dark blue one. But if I find a dark blue, I'll change her to dark blue, because technically Ravenclaw is more of a dark blue. But she might have to stay teal, which is fine. It's still blue. She'll always be blue, though. Okay, so weights. Let's see. Raven, 552 grams. So Jenny was 895 today. Luna 766. Rin 771. And Raven's 552. So she's not that far behind. She's catching up. And then the boys, look at the boys go. Of course, Huff Puff, 887. Oh, wait, Jenny's the biggest now because she's 895. So Jenny's the biggest, 895. Then Puff, 887. Then Griffin at 821. Then Ren, 771. Luna, 766. And Raven. I'm not surprised. I always thought Luna was going to be petite. She just looks like she has that petite body. But they can fluctuate a little bit. As you can see, they go up and down, and you know, you never know who's going to be the biggest. Oh, And I wanted to give a big thank you to Hannah, who's going to be one of our puppy moms, who sent us these for our trip. She helped plan our, she does travel agency, but she helped plan our trip to Universal next weekend, and she sent us each one of these. Is this not amazing? We are so excited, and we appreciate this so much, and it's so cool. This side's like, says Hogwarts. I love it. Gryffindor. Griffin. Wait, or is that just a hog? That's all of them, but it's red color. Don't they look so good? This is like a keepsake sticker. She's really great. She's amazing. We love her. I'm gonna have to have her plan all of my vacations now. So thank you so much. And I thought it's absolutely perfect. Ella was so excited. And we have a lot going on. So this weekend coming up, not today, a week from today, we'll be leaving Friday, Saturday, and we'll come home Sunday evening. I know, I can't even believe I'm leaving these guys, but we have really amazing 2 people coming to take care of them and the rest of the crew. God save their souls. And we're so excited just for 2 nights, but of course we'll give updates. And we just kind of needed this for Ella's for her birthday. She's such a good helper, and she does so much for us. And Joey's going too, of course. And they're so great. So we just thought they really deserved 2 nights away. And so we're excited about that. And, oh, that's so cool. Well, Friday, we're not actually going to Universal. We're just going to, what is it called? I forget what it's called. You know, thank you so much. I want to say Downtown Disney, but it's not. Yes, Hard Rock, but that's at Universal, whatever it's called. See, I don't know what it's called, but City Walk. There you go. Thank you, Joel. I can't think. City Walk. Yes, City Walk. Friday night, City Walk. We have reservations, and Hannah also got us reservations every night. So Hard Rock. And then after dinner, we're going to come back to the hotel. If the pool's still open, Ella said she wants to go swimming, but while she either swims or explores, I'm going to go back to the room real quick and decorate it. And I have so much cute stuff, and I have a Hagrid cake for her that I have to pick up somewhere halfway on the way and put in a cooler. I don't know. It's going to be kind of crazy, but I think it'll all work out. And so we're just really excited, but really the kids are so excited. And then they start school back soon. I can't believe the summer's almost over. So they go back to school on August the 10th, which Ella's real birthday is August the 8th. August the 7th, which is a Saturday, Bubba leaves me, and we're going for the day up to Gainesville to move him into his apartment. I can't talk about that because I'm an emotional basket case over it. I kept saying 5 years, 4 years, 3 years, 2 years, 1 year, 6 months, 1 month. Now I'm down to weeks. Literally, I've been counting down for 5 years. So I can't handle it. So we have that going on August 7th. Just a lot of stuff going on with school going back, Bubba moving away, but I'm super proud of him. He's going to the University of Florida. He's going to be a Gator. That makes me want to cry because I'm a Seminole, but whatever. I'm still proud of him, and super proud of him. And let's see, August 5th, I get my results back for my test, which I'm excited to figure out what's going on with that. It's crazy. It's so much fun, good stuff, but it's just crazy. I know. Look at the boys. Griffin, I don't know how you pick between these two, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. You can't go wrong though. They're very similar. They're both characters. They're almost the same color. The only difference, I think, really is that Hufflepuff might be a little bit bigger right now, but that doesn't mean he will be later. They're both going to be adorable. So really, that's just a tough one. I just don't know. You might have to flip a coin. Or maybe when you meet them, you'll figure it out. They'll probably pick you, actually. That's what happens 9 times out of 10, is that people come during the pick week and have their mind totally set on one because they've been watching a certain one. And they get here, and 9 times out of 10, they pick a different one. Not always. Sometimes they go with who they had their heart set on, but a lot of times the other one picks them. And then they're like, wait a minute. I totally, thought it was going to be this one, but this one loves me. And all it has to do is kiss you, and that's it. That's how Evie picked us. And it was the best pick ever. Heidi I picked out off the internet. But then when I met her, I knew I was going to get her. But Evie's the one that we went and actually, picked from a group. And they all looked the same. It was kind of the same situation. And she just kissed us and picked us, and that was it. We're like, well, it's her. And gosh, what a great pick. Best thing ever. Look at little Raven in the middle. She seems to always be in the middle. Her brothers and sisters kind of protect her, I feel like. Luna's with her a lot, I noticed. And Griffin. I feel like Griffin and Luna are her buddies. Which is funny because it's how do they know each other? But I think they do. It's really weird. Just like Charlotte, the Muppet Babies, they would go by color. One color would go one way and the other color would go the other way, which I thought was so strange. I'm like, you guys can't even see each other. How do you know what you look like? But they just had a similar bond, I think. Look at Puff Puff. Where are you going, buddy? You swimming? You swimming? You swimming somewhere? Where are you going? I'm struggling a little bit with the blankets. So I have these things down, which are from Target, and they're amazing. They're like toddler bed covers because they're waterproof. They're super soft. But the blankets, when I put them down, they ruin them with their... I've even cut their nails, but they still claw them. And then Heidi, claws at the blankets, and they're ruined. Which makes me sad because the blankets are so cute and expensive. So I'm struggling with giving them blankets because at this age, they really tear them up bad. So we'll see how that goes. I did get a new bathroom situation that I was going to try out for potty training. I swear I do this every single litter. Try something new. But this time I have a good friend that's a breeder. We've become friends through breeding. Her name's Michelle too. And I saw her post this picture. It's actually for rabbits. We'll see how it works. I'll show you guys. Let's see where it is. Hold on. Here it is. So it's this tray. There it is. So it's for rabbits. But she doesn't put pellets or anything under here. She just puts a puppy pad underneath. And all of her puppies go potty just on this. Don't ask me how they know, but they do. And then when they go poopies, it falls down. And I asked her, doesn't it get stuck in the crate? Because that's what I had problems with the crate. And she said it does, but it's so small of an area that, you just push it down and just clean it off real quick. And it's way better than cleaning poop off blankets. And I'm like, you know what? You're probably right. So if I can teach them to use that, that'll be awesome. And of course, I still have my my pad thing like this. So that's the other one. You put the pad down, but the thing is they can get to the pad and they still step in it. So it's kind of annoying. And then they sleep on it. Now, if they sleep on this and the poop goes down, at least they're not sleeping in the poop. I don't know. We'll see how it works. It's going to be a test. I'll probably hate it, but we'll see. There's no easy way. You just have to deal with it. Now see, when we look at Raven, she does look smaller there, especially when she's laying on her side. She looks, you know, you can kind of see her ribs a little bit. Not a lot. I mean, she still has a little belly, but she's not all the way there yet. She's got some growing room, but they definitely are holding their temps, like they're not getting cold. I still have the heating pad under this one with Ron Weasley, but as you can see, they completely avoid the heating pad and come over here. I don't think they like it. I think it makes them too hot. So I just have it there just in case at night Raven gets cold or something, but they don't like it. So they avoid that whole spot. That's probably where I'll make the pee-pee spot later. I don't know. They're just not liking to sleep over here, so I'll probably get rid of it soon. Then we got Hermione pillow. Maybe we'll bring Hermione pillow over. No, I'll probably move it back because Heidi lays there to feed them. So we'll bring that back over there. We got little Hedwig and a Harry. And they're just doing so good. So I just wanted to kind of show you guys and say happy 1 week to my sweet babies. I cannot believe it's already been a week. I'm like, that's too fast. Ella's like, a week? I thought it's only been 2 days. I'm like, I know. Time flies. They're so easy right now. This is the best phase because they actually, you know, kind of let us cuddle with them now. They're not as scared as they were. One thing about Heidi's babies is, I say this, I'll knock on wood, but you never see any poop from her babies. So she keeps them impeccably clean. They smell good. They look good. Oh no, oh no. What's the matter? You have a bad dream? Come here, let me hold you. You're okay, sweet girl. You're okay. It's all right. Don't be scared. Here, here's brothers. Go sleep between your brothers. Griffin's right there and Huff Puff. Brothers will keep you safe. Don't have bad dreams. She got scared. There's for your brother. He's right there. He's right there. See, I swear she can hear me. Those ears sticking out, maybe she can. Puff Puff's like, you're making me hot, Raven. Who's that on my back? Oh, she looks so content now, doesn't she? 2 big brothers right there to take care of you. She looks like a little kangaroo or something. That's what you look like. You look like a baby kangaroo. Little Joey. So cute, right? So adorable. I can't stand it. I could watch them all day and night. And I'm sorry I'm cutting into y'all's opening ceremony for the Olympics. I didn't realize it was on. I love the Olympics too. Hey Diane. Good question. I wouldn't say anybody's ever in the clear. You know what I mean? Like, anything could happen at any time. So I hate to even say that, but I will say she's doing really well, gaining weight, eating on her own. I don't stay with them at night. Heidi takes complete care of them. If I have to run errands, I don't worry. She can get over to Heidi. I don't have to help her. You know, she seems to be holding her temperature fine. She's always warm when I pick her up. She's got a little belly going. I would say, yeah. I mean, I definitely am not worried about her like I was. Will I worry? I worry about every single one of them every single day. So it's hard to say I don't worry because you just never know. Unfortunately, like when Hedwig passed, I had no reason to think that anything was wrong with her, you know? So she seemed so normal. So with puppy fading syndrome, not to bring that up, but with puppy fading syndrome, it comes on suddenly. But like once it starts, you know it's there, if that makes sense. And then there's nothing you can do. You can try a few things, but generally there's not a whole lot you can do. So I know the signs of it, and thank God none of them have it. But yeah, that's something that just happens for so many different reasons, and with Hedwig, we'll never know. It's almost like Raven, I was a little bit more, you know, oh, thank you, Diane. I know. I do. I'm very positive about her. I really am. But I'm like also very superstitious. Like my oldest son, oh gosh, he's the worst. But like I always am afraid if I say like she's okay, maybe she won't be. So that's why it's hard for me to say it. But I do really, she's doing really well. So none of them have anything for me to feel concerned about. Now I will take them to get checked in 2 weeks. So for the first 3 weeks, I used to get them checked like day 2 or 3 of age. I don't do that anymore because the only thing they're really looking for is maybe like a heart murmur or something like that, which we do again at 3 weeks. I just don't want to. I don't want to expose them at a fragile age to anything. So I feel like as a nurse, I can kind of tell if something's wrong or not, for the most part. So I prefer just to keep them home with me for the first 3 weeks, which my vet said was fine. And then she'll check them at 3 weeks and do a good listen to them and give them dewormer. And I'm sure they're all perfect. So I just rather not take them out in the world if we don't have to. I'm so careful with them all the time. So careful. You can't be careful enough. Now, you can kind of see the color differences, but sometimes the lighting, it's very similar. Look at Raven. No, it's a good question, Diana. I appreciate you asking it, because today I took away one of the heating pads because I had 2 in here, and they just seemed like they were hot. Like they just seemed like they were hot maybe, and Huff Puff was like, can you please cool this place down? I mean, I'm a little bit chunky over here, sweating to death, because I had the temperature up really high in this room too. Like, and if anybody can, like, nobody wants to come in here because it was so hot. But that's just what you have to do with a little one like her. So I was like, everybody has to just suck it up for Raven until I feel like she's holding her own temperature. And she's still not able to hold it completely, probably. So we still have to be careful. But I did turn it up to, I did let it go down to 77 degrees in here. And 77 in Florida right now, pretty hot. Not gonna lie, it's pretty hot in here. It's not comfy. Heidi comes in here and is like, is panting to death. She's not even in here right now because she's like, get me out of that heat box. I don't want them to get too hot either, but they seem a lot better since I did cool it down just a little bit, and took away the other heating pad, which was over here. They were avoiding that too. Now they seem very content and comfortable. And I don't think Puff Puff likes to be hot. He's like, I need space. He likes to just sprawl out. So I think he was a little fussy because he was hot. But I don't know for sure. I'm just guessing. Now I think Raven's going to be a little bit more curly like Ren, because you couldn't tell when she was born, just like Scylla. You couldn't tell, and then Scylla came out curly. I think Raven's going to be curly. I do. So for Guardian, it's better to have the flatter coat when breeding, because we want to mix them with higher level of poodle for lawn shedding purposes. So that's why that's the only reason I go with the more flat coat usually, which is probably between one of these two, is my guess, but I'm just guessing. And we did keep Hermione last time, who looks just like Ren. So Rin is beautiful, but we already have one that looks just like her as a guardian, which is Shiloh now. So I'm assuming it's going to be Luna or Jenny. And I don't know who, because I love them both. And it's hard not to pick Raven, because I love her too, and Ren. I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. I have to go with not who I love the most or whatever. I just have to go with looks. And that's it. That's it, or I can never pick between you guys. So that's why I don't know how to advise, because I just don't, because they're all great. You can't go wrong, right? Right, Griff Griff? I call him Griff Griff. Griff Griff and Huff Puff. The boys are so sweet. The boys always steal my hearts too. Every single time. These two. Now, I think she's darker than her. And you can see in the face, especially. Look at that snout, how dark that is. And if you come over here, her snout is dark. See all that? Her snout, I believe, is dark too. I'm sorry, Loon. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I don't have food for you. Oh. Oh, she's like, are you my mom? Where's my mom? Where's my mom? I want my mom. Oh, darn, my mom's not here. I give up. Poor baby. I'm sorry. You're so pretty. I love you. She has like a smushy face. I feel like a smushed up, not a smushed up, but like a short face, which I love. I don't know. It's really hard. Because we wanted like a Luna and a Jenny so bad, and we have both now, and I'm like, I don't know. Who would y'all pick? Let me ask y'all that. Who would you pick for the guardian? Anybody? If you had Rin, Raven, Luna, and Jenny at this point, who would you pick? Luna. Thank you, Julie. Well, you know my heart kind of goes with her too, probably, but I don't know. She's really pretty. Luna. Thank you, Diane. You're awesome. Are you feeling better? I hope you're feeling better. I'm feeling better, but I'll tell you, where they did that bone marrow thing, it's still sore. Oh, Hannah, Luna, you think? It's really hard to say for sure right now. I get it. I just don't know. Alicia, hello. Luna. Good. I got a lot of Luna votes. Now here's cute Jenny. Oh, good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're feeling better. Yeah, I'm so cute too. Which she really is. I think they're both going to be adorbs and look very similar, to be honest. Luna loves to curl up like a little ball. It's the cutest thing too. You're so cute. Jenny is just super chill, I feel like. But so is Luna. But Raven, oh my God, like I love you. This is why it's so hard, because like with Scylla last time, so hard not to pick her. Oh my gosh, because you just have this bond. So of course that bond with me this time is with this little pumpkin. So letting her go is so hard. She is so fragile, but she's really not now. Like, I'm not concerned about not using her for a guardian because of her weight or anything like that. I just think she's going to be a little bit more curly is the only reason. But she has a beautiful color. Oh, but here's the thing: all the families getting a girl are so amazing. So I already know she's going to have like really awesome family. Like if she's not the guardian, I already know she's going to have a really awesome family. So it's okay. Well, they all will. Actually, all the families are so amazing for these babies. I love every single one of them, and they've been waiting for so long and so patient, and I'm so glad to have them in our family now. Like, I'm so glad because they're so like interactive, and like they've just been waiting for their special day because they all were really wanting one from the Harry Potter pups, and they were so great to be patient with us and wait. And I mean, I wasn't even planning this litter, but because of them, we did this, and look at these little miracles they got. I knew it was the right thing. I knew it. Well worth the wait, right? I think the same thing, Hannah. And I think it was so meant to be. Because I totally was not going to do this litter. Like, it wasn't going to happen. I know, it's so special. It's so special. And of course with Heidi it's special because I knew she could do it. I'm like, I knew of all dogs, Heidi could do one more. And she's such a good mom. And she's doing so great. And she's so happy. Now Daddy's playing fetch with her right now, so she's happy playing fetch. It's when she's like happy. She's happy being a mom and happy playing fetch. What's wrong, Miss Jenny? You over there all by yourself? Don't be a loner. Come join the group. Come join the group, sis. I wish you could meet Ron Weasley. His name's Jaeger now. But I still think of him as Ron Weasley for some reason. And Jenny Weasley. He looked like his baby pictures look just like her. If they could be one and the same, they would be. And he was so big and he loved to eat. And Weasley's like love to eat. So like it's just so perfect. Like I feel like I'm looking at Ron. It's the weirdest thing. I know, Julie, like I feel like this is Ron. It's so strange. Every time I look at her, I'm like, Ron Weasley. And I always called him Ron Weasley. He was bad sometimes though, I'll be honest. He was so cute though. He was like funny, but he was mischievous. Are you gonna be mischievous too? It's okay if you are. That gives you personality. That makes you special. He was always up to something. I'd say, Ron Weasley, like his mother. A family trait, yep. Like me and Ella say, Ronald Weasley, how dare you steal that car? Your father and I are so disappointed. If y'all know the movies, then you know what I'm talking about. I'd be like, Ronald Weasley. But Jenny, and Jenny, dear, congratulations on making Gryffindor. Your father and I are so proud. Molly Weasley. We've watched the movie one too many times. Look at her. Do you know I'm talking about you? Do you know it? That's your sissy. What are you doing to her? You got your hand on her? Oh, that's sweet. That's nice. That's so nice. See, she's kind of a character too, right? Her and Puff Puff over there. Where's he doing? He's being quiet tonight. See, he's all comfy now that he's not so hot. He's like, I'm chill now. I'm nice and chill now. Hey, Puff Puff. I don't know whether to call him Puff Puff, Huff Puff, Puffy, HP, Hufflepuff, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, Badger Boy. Hi. You're so funny. I don't know why you're funny, but you are. Oh my gosh, I still have to do your 1 week photos. Jesus, take the wheel. We don't want to do them. We don't want to do them. They don't like getting their picture taken at all. It is very difficult. It is very difficult. They don't hold still. We're like little bobbleheads. They get up there and they're like ding, 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 ding. Griffin, you're adorable too. Now, the way she's curled up, you know, maybe she does need a little extra heat. But she stays close to her brothers and sisters. Luna, what are you doing over there by yourself? Oh, I know. I'm sorry. Okay, come over here. Come get warm. So there they are, my 1-week-old Goldendoodles. I'm completely in love with them. And I'm doing lots of videos this time just because I want to cherish every moment. And we do have a lot going on right now in our lives, but it doesn't mean we're not, you know, we're too busy for them. And they get lots of attention. Joey takes them on the bed over there, and they love it. I might line them up on that and get a picture. That'd be cute. But Joey and Ella are with them a lot. I just have not been getting pictures of them. And we just have so much going on. We're trying to buy this house too, and it's like a nightmare to say the least. But it's just crazy timing. Timing is everything, though. And this litter is going to be like, they're going to be super easy for us because Heidi does so much and she's so good. So with just 6 of these guys, yes, it is. It's just, I can't even say. It's just so much. But I always say whatever's meant to be will be, and God keeps telling me this is what is meant to be. So I always think that God gives us signs of what we're supposed to do in life. Sometimes we see them and sometimes we don't. And there was a sign yesterday for me not to go to the water park. I chose not to see that sign, and we went. And God laughed at me later and said, I tried to warn you. Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, you have, Julie. I'm sure you do. It's just we can't come to a agreement. And also, you know, we have to sell our house too. And just the thought of trying to sell my house right now is so stressful. And they want it sold in 13 days. And I'm like, let me laugh a little bit harder about that. Like 13 days? Are you serious? Like I'm not even going to be here for the weekend. So I'm just like ready to give up. But I don't give up too easily. If you know me very well, I really don't. So hold on, Heidi wants to come in. Let me get her. So I'm not a quitter. You ready, baby? Come on. I always believe what's meant to be will be no matter what I do. But we kind of have to like push it along too. But 13 days is like, I think impossible. So it's hard for me to want to like get my house ready to be shown for selling in this with everything we have going on, just to know that it's not going to work out in 13 days. Like that's just a lot of pressure to put on somebody. I believe it will be okay no matter what happens, even though I feel like this is my dream, and even though I feel like this is the way it's supposed to be, I have to like I don't know. I just have to pray about it is what I have to do. Did you? I'm having constant chest pain. Does that count? We don't even have like a deal right now because the deals that they want us to make are so ridiculous that I just can't even go there. The funny part is there's no other offers. Like nobody else has offered, and it's been for a whole month. And I'm like, here we are, like offering, and it's just so frustrating. So frustrating. But hey, whatever. I always say this, I think what we're gonna do is when you really want something, you let it go. If it comes back to you, it was meant to be. If it doesn't, it was never yours to begin with. That's my saying. So I think that's what I'm gonna do is just let it go. And if it's meant to be, it'll be. And if it's not, it never was meant to be, right? Indecent Proposal, if you saw that movie, that's where that's from. Look at them eating. So cute, right? And we're like such nice people too, so I'm like, can't we just work something out here? Thank you guys. It's fine though, to be honest. Like, we weren't even looking for a house. We weren't even looking to sell or buy or nothing. I just happened to find this house on July 4th. Actually, Joey started talking to me about it. For some reason, he got into real estate. I have no idea why. And there was no intention, and it just kind of happened. And then, like, all the signs, like, were there. And then we're like, well, maybe we could actually go see it. And, of course, that day, they're like, yeah, sure, come see it right now. And I'm like, what? And it was just, like, everything was just, like, so meant to be. But then sometimes it's not. I know. Look at those tails. Aren't they so cute? They love to eat. You doing okay, Mama Heidi? I can tell you've been running. I can tell you've been playing fetch. Look at your hair. It's mom hair don't care. Mom hair don't care day. Let me see you. Got it all on your face. Oh, at least you drink some water. You look tired. You look tired. Are you tired? You're doing so good though. You're such a good mom. Can you say hi to everyone? Say hi, everybody. Say thank you for following my journey, my last journey with my babies. I don't like I'm very camera shy. She's very camera shy. I don't like the camera, but I like you, right? Look, she's like, I don't like my babies to be filmed either, because I know that's part of the routine. Oh yeah, no, I don't dock the tails. I don't know why anyone with Goldendoodles would dock the tails though, to be honest. Isn't that a poodle thing? Like, I don't know why you would dock tails with Goldendoodles. You can hear them. Isn't it the sweetest sound? I'll be quiet. See, the two big ones, like, got everything they could get out of that one spot, so they have to go find another one. Oh, Griffin has to find another one. He's like, oh, I got everything I could. Oh, Raven. Raven's like, wait a minute, guys. Here, watch your sissy. You come over here. You go this way. Griffin, hold on. Luna, go this way. Griffin, you go right through there. Can you go through there? Hyde, can you lay all the way down? All the way down. Whee! There we go. Okay, Griffin, go find one down on the bottom. There's some more opening up there. That's a good girl. Thank you, Mama. I'm sorry. Yeah, I agree. I think Poodle, like, I want to say Bowden's tail is docked, but to be honest, I have no idea if it is or not. I know it's super short. I have to ask his breeder because I don't really know. It's probably halfway, I would say. It's definitely not as long as theirs. So I want to say it was maybe like, is there a halfway dock? I don't know. I don't know anything about docking the tails because we don't do it. We also don't, they don't have back dew claws, but they do have front dew claws, and we don't remove those. A lot of people will remove them, and there's a lot of controversy about that, so we leave that alone. I wish, now Sam actually has front and back dew claws, and her back dew claws hang, like, they just feel like they're gonna just fall off any day. I wish they were taken off because they are very flimsy. And I keep forgetting to ask my vet about it, but this breed doesn't have the back ones. So they just have the front ones, and we don't mess with it. So so I just say if it's not hurting them and there's no reason to do it. Now the front dew claws, they can get caught up on things and injured. But out of all of our dogs, we've only had that happen once. And I think he was out in the woods or out playing somewhere. And so a lot of times with hunting dogs, they remove the dew claws because they're always in the brush and stuff. And it can get caught up in bushes easily and then, you know, cause issues. And, you know, we wouldn't want that. But most of our dogs are just like domesticated animals. Of course, they can play and it can get, you know, in the way or whatever. Accidents happen, but that can happen with anything. So there's too many risks to remove it that we feel than beneficial, like infection or pain, or you never know. So I just say if it's there, we leave it. If there's no reason. And like our dogs have never had any injuries, but it can happen, and it's nothing you do wrong or anything. It just like anything else, just like collars. I don't leave collars on my dogs because I read that more than one dog can strangle each other in collars. So it freaks me out. So my dogs don't wear collars because I'm too worried. Not the babies, but like my big dogs. Because I'm too worried that like they'll get playing rough and strangle somebody. That'd be terrible. Oh, Toby did get out, by the way, the other day because they've chosen to find a hole in the back to dig under the fence. The new fence. So I'm just like, and they tore through the screen too. So Toby was the only one that got out, which is really weird because he usually only goes out to protect the other ones. So I think he was just trying to come find me because he wanted to come inside. Because he was barking to come inside and I didn't go get him. So he was probably like, I'm going to show you. Oh, did she snap the nail or like the whole toe came off? Oh, don't worry. If we ever move, the nursery will somehow come with us. Or at least everything in it. Especially the puppies. But the thought of moving, like with these guys, is a lot. So we probably won't. But I always set myself up for really big projects, and I don't know why I do this to myself, but for some reason I can't stay content with just like chilling. It's just not in my makeup, which it needs to be, but it's not. So I'm always coming up with different ideas and different plans, and my husband thinks I'm insane, and maybe I am. But I wouldn't be here today with these dogs if I didn't push for this business and push to do this. So even though sometimes it seems crazy, I'm a Pisces, so I'm kind of a dreamer. So, you know, I always say, you know, dreams can't come true unless you fight for them. And I do, now I have my dream of being a Goldendoodle breeder and not working and staying home and doing just this. And that was a dream for so long. I never thought it would happen. And here it is. So, you know, things can happen. Oh, the nail. Oof. Oh, poor baby. See, I mean, they can get, I think that's what happened to Lincoln. It was Lincoln. So they can get, the nail can get hung up on stuff. I guess it's not really a toe per se. Sam's dew claws in the back is actually like a toe sticking out. It's weird. But I mean, I guess it's more of just like a claw, really. No, there's a little bit of a toe there. There's a little bit of a toe there. Look at this baby. See? See why she's my teddy bear? Isn't she gorgeous? You're so pretty, Rin. You might be the prettiest girl. You might be the prettiest girl. You have a very pretty face like your mom. She's curly, but she has Heidi's pretty face. Same with Hermione. She was the same way. She was curly, but she had her mom's beauty. Look at Raven. See, could you tell that baby's leg was IUGR? No way. She's milk drunk. Well, anyways, I didn't plan on staying on this long, but you guys have been fun to talk to. And we hope everyone has a good night, and we're just super excited. Bless her heart. Poor Gemma. And I do have to do their 1 week photos still, but I'll probably post them tomorrow because I'm tired. But we'll definitely post them. And I still haven't done their birth certificates, so I have to do that too. But really, I've just been enjoying them. Oh, don't worry, I'll be back on over the weekend too. And you guys have a great weekend as well. And we look forward to seeing our Elliot and Marley family. They helped pick up Sam at the airport, or with Justin. So they're very good friends, and we're very excited. We can't wait to see them. So we'll spend lunch with them tomorrow, but probably won't post. I don't know if I'll get a chance to post in the morning, which of course I never do I? It's so busy in the morning here, but I definitely will post tomorrow evening. Hey, Hyde. Hi, sweet girl. You're so pretty. You're so pretty. You're doing such... Is that Evie? She's so vocal. We're very proud of you. Everyone thinks you're just amazing. Look at that happy mama. You got beautiful babies, the colors of the rainbow. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and pink. Oh, I did the weights on the video, but if you guys jumped on late, I'll tell you right now real quick before I end it. Raven was 552 at the smallest. The next smallest was Luna at 766. Then Ren at 771. Then Griffin was 821. Then Hufflepuff was 887. And the biggest was Jenny Weasley at 895. She's a Weasley though. So she likes to eat. So yeah, so girls, here's the girls at least. Since you guys are getting a girl, and how excited are you? They're all doing well. Raven's catching up. And what I was saying earlier, real quick, was that I believe she probably had something similar to what's called IUGR in people, intrauterine growth restriction. Usually, like if she might have been like pushed up in the back, or the placenta, the cord might not have been giving her all the nutrients. So she's born little like that, but it doesn't mean she's premature because the time's right. In people, we do C-sections on those babies because if you don't get them out in time, they won't grow and they won't make it. So she probably could have gone a few more days. That could have been what the case was, but thank God she was born, and thank God she's doing amazing. So Justin Cooley, my husband, was actually an IUGR baby, and I was telling everyone he's normal, somewhat normal. So I don't think there's any brain development issues, but you know, I'm just totally kidding. Yeah, but IUGRs, they're normal. They just didn't grow for some reason. So I think that's her because she's catching up really nicely. I mean, she's still behind, but when you look at her, she's plump. She's not fragile, and she looks great. She's adorable. She has my complete heart and soul. I've been scared to death this whole week. So especially the first day when she went from 245 to 241, I thought I was going to have a heart attack. So it's been a lot of care for her, but I feel very attached to her. And I feel like she's just an amazing miracle, just like Scylla from the Muppet Babies, who's Maggie now. Very similar situation. And my heart, it was difficult to let her go, and it's going to be difficult to let Raven go as well. But Scylla Maggie has an amazing family that shares so much of her life with me. And I'm so proud of her, and she's so smart. So I think Raven's going to be the same way. And then Ren, of course, is a little bit more on the curly side. If you like curly, that's the way to go for sure. But she's beautiful like her mom, but she's curly like her dad. And then Jenny is like a coat more like Heidi's, wavy. And same with Luna. And they're both dark. Luna's the darkest, and Jenny has like a tint of orange because she's a Weasley. And she's the biggest. But it doesn't mean she'll stay the biggest, but she might. I would say between Ren, Luna, and Raven, they're all going to be the same. And I think Jenny could be a little bit on the bigger side, but it's hard to say for sure. Usually the ones born the biggest like that stay bigger because they're good eaters. And then Griffin, I think, will stay medium middle of the road like the others. And I think Hufflepuff will be big like Jenny. That's my guess. Not big, because Heidi's babies aren't big, but like maybe 50 pounds. Total guessing, but that's just my experience. So hopefully that helps. And then as far as, like, I was talking about the guardians, of course I don't know for sure. But right now I kind of have in my head it would be either Luna or Jenny, just because their coats are straighter and that's easier to mix for breeding. But that's the only reason. But it's really difficult for me to say that because I'm in love with Ren and Raven too. So when it comes to guardian, we have to go strictly by looks. Because if I go by personality or who I love the most, you can't pick. Because I love them all the same. Anyways, so hopefully you guys can have a great night and enjoy the Olympics. I'm an Olympic fan. Look at Luna. She's so pretty. They're all so pretty. Look at Raven going over there in the corner. Where are you going, girlfriend? She's like, I'm going to go next to my Hedwig owl. Don't make me cry. Don't make me cry. She's going to make me cry. Oh, she's going to make me cry. My Hedwig's watching over her. Well, my Hedwig's been watching over her since birth right here. And the Expectro Patronum spell has been watching over them the whole time. And, of course, their mother, who's the best in the whole wide world. I know, Julie. I'm glad you're still on, okay? Because that was very emotional for me. Oh, no, stop. Stop, Raven. She loves her. Every time I look at her, though, I see her. I don't know why. You're doing so good, Mama. You're doing so good. You look tired, though. Take a break. She watches over. You don't have to watch over them. They're completely fine. You can just go to bed. Thank you, Alicia. You don't have to watch over them. You're doing fantastic. You're doing fantastic. I know. Isn't that the sweetest thing ever? She's so good, you guys. I cannot even explain how good this baby is. Ugh, you gonna miss being a mom, aren't you? You're like the best mom in the whole wide world. Way better than me, even. You're like such a good mama. You're definitely a mama that I admire. My whole heart and soul. I admire all my dog moms because, trust me, if humans had to do what they had to do, forget it. We would never be mothers. We would never make it, you guys. I know I wouldn't be eating the baby's poops. Sometimes I say things that are kind of like not the most appropriate, but that's the nurse in me. Sorry. So they're doing good. I wouldn't be eating the placenta either. Or cutting the cord with my teeth. Or breastfeeding 6 of them. I couldn't even breastfeed 1, for God's sakes. Can you imagine? And Charlotte used to look at me like, please help, Mom, there's 10. But Heidi has breast milk for like 50. I don't know how, because she's so thin, but look at all that. You're so pretty. You do so good. I think she's been sleeping up on the bed some too, which I'm like totally fine with. Is it comfy? Nobody's in there. It's totally fine. Nobody's in there. It's clean. I washed the blankets. It's fine. She's like, gotta make sure everything's perfect. I don't know where she gets this OCD from. I don't know where you get your OCD from. They're fine. They're fine. You're so pretty. I love you. I love you. So much. I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much for giving these babies to these families. All right, guys. Well, have a good night. Thanks for coming on, and we'll see you over the weekend.